I predict a Duke's victory.
Welcome to another episode of the Crush Fantasy Football Podcast. Dillon, we're down to two.
Down to two. It was a heartbreak, honestly, very heartbreaking Broncos loss. I mean, after the Bears loss in the divisional round and the Broncos loss in the championship round, kind of tough.
Does the Broncos loss is it even a real loss? Like when Broncos fans talk about the lore and the history of the team, will this ever get mentioned? Or because Bo Nix didn't play and it was like a blizzard, it'll be glossed over?
I honestly think it might get talked about more, but in a like coping way, where it's like we would have had it if Bo Nix didn't get injured, or we would have had it if the snow globe didn't come in, or whatever. So I bet you it gets talked about a lot, but not as like it doesn't get perceived as a like failure.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, spin zone. It's like we really won the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah. It could be like if we still had Bo, if we didn't have the whatever, a lot of excuses, which there's nothing better than having a good excuse built in. I'm trying to develop mine for the Bears. I don't have it yet, but give me like a couple weeks. I'll have a good one for the Bears too.
Do you have one for your audio quality this episode?
I think, is my audio quality better?
I'm kidding. I don't know. It's the same. I don't know.
Wait, I feel like you have some background white noise too today. What's going on there?
No, we can edit that out. Do I?
A little bit.
Man, it was Bailey. It's Bailey's.
Like you have a fan going.
Interesting. No, I think it's like Bailey's about to get her dinner, so she's just excited upstairs, jumping around.
I love that.
Throwing kibbles everywhere.
We're watching a dog right now that that doesn't eat when we give them food. Like he just looks at the bowl and then just doesn't eat it, and then sits there all day. They don't eat until like dinner time. They eat the breakfast. He eats breakfast at dinner time, and not only that, but he also has a speed eating bowl. One of those bowls with like the so you don't eat it too fast. Like this dog doesn't even eat. Period.
I thought you meant like the opposite. It's like the dog tries to take like a little bite, but it like shoves extra
like
into its mouth. Yeah,
it's
a beer bong.
It's a beer bong for dogs.
Yeah. That's how I realize all humans are different. Because some dogs, you're just like, it doesn't matter how they were raised. It's like out of the womb. It's like, I'm going to eat this food as fast as I can. And some dogs are like the dog you're watching, where it's like, oh, I'm going to take one. I don't really want to eat, right?
Yeah.
And like, I don't need Ozempic. And so, but I feel it's the same way in humans. But you don't realize it in humans until you watch dogs. It's like, naturally, we're just way different.
Have you always been the same? Have you always been like a big eater, or because you're an eater? I mean, you're a pescatarian.
Yeah.
But you're a big eater.
Oh yeah. I'm if the food's there, I have to like actively try to not eat. I have to like set boundaries for myself. I mean, we don't have to go into this, like some time restricted feeding, stuff like that. I need to like hide stuff in the cabinets, keep it away. But yeah, I if it's there, I'm gonna eat it. Like, oh, I'm too full. I'm not like, I'm not in the mood for this. I'm never not in the mood for it. Like, the act of eating in itself is addicting, I think. So it's not even what you're eating. I think the act of eating, for me, is addicting.
It's like the oral fixation aspect.
Yeah, that's probably why I'm addicted to flossing. It's probably the same thing. I was going
to say, thank God you never got into, like, cigarettes or, like, dip or anything like that, because you'd be screwed.
Dude, I'd be so screwed. That's why flossing's my one.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, we can move on from that, though. So, Brock...
I'm trying to keep it tight, and it's like impossible.
Dude, it's impossible. Down to two, man. But when I said that, I meant 2 days to BowlLX, not to
yes, of course.
not the Super Bowl.
I mean, it's gonna be unbelievable. The pictures look amazing.
Just like that.
I mean, I'm trying to keep it tight over here. You're telling me, and now you want to jump. I'm waiting for you to jump into takemontezuma.
Take Montezuma.
If you want, I'm gonna go all day. I can go all day.
Take Montezuma, sponsored by Soiree Season. If you want a wedding registry company with the same quality and attention to detail as BowlLX, check out Soiree Season. 15% off if you use promo code CrushFF. The website is...
Tatum, when's the website link going? She's going to answer. She's thinking it through. She's fighting with her mom about the front page photo. This has been a longer answer than I expected. Friday.
Oh my God! Live Friday. Soiree season.
People are going crazy.
Oh my God! It's wild over here. We're throwing a party. We're drinking beers. Oh my God! Friday. Yes.
So Tatum will be on for a launch podcast. Tatum agreed. Later next week. We're gone. We're in this beautiful place on the planet. So 2 weeks. Tatum will be on to discuss, soiree season. So confirmed Friday, unbelievable, huge news. Gonna take down. There's a lot of people who are gonna have to. The dog's excited. There's a lot of people who are gonna have to. Switch jobs. If you're working for the Knot, if you're working for Crate and Barrel on their registry team, start looking at new jobs because they're about to be obsolete.
Dude, the Crate and Barrel registry team is, it's like new grads right now with AI. It's like, it's just barren. Like,
there's nothing to do.
There's nothing.
Yeah. When they invented, I don't know if you know this story, when they invented the repeatable printing press, and in England, this guy was like, I'm going to start printing stuff. He brought in all these repeatable printing presses. This is in the 1600s, and he was going to start making the Bible. And Bible script writers burnt down the building because they said that it's going to take our job. Get rid of these repeatable printing presses. That's what we're a little bit afraid of over here. We're afraid that the people who work for the Knot, that the people who work for Crate and Barrel's registry business are going to burn down our house. So we're on high alert.
Dude, that's the mature way, taking the high road. Hats off to those men and women in the...
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'll go first because mine's not that great. I'll admit it. I bat pretty high with takemontezuma, but this one's not great. I do believe it. I think when one of your earphones goes out, but the other one is still on, either right's on, left's out, left's on, right's out for AirPods, I think it's top 2 biggest minor annoyances in life. It pisses me off insanely high for how small of an issue it is.
I totally agree. Do you agree if you can you have just one in? Say they're not both in.
No.
Okay.
No, not me personally. No, well,
gotcha.
I've actually, I don't know if I've even, I don't know if I've tried that with the new AirPods. I've done that before with like the old version, but I've always been a 2-in guy with the new ones. Except when one of them doesn't work. And
do you ever fall asleep with AirPods in? Like, do you like, put one in, lay on your left side? No, okay.
Not once in my entire life. No, don't know what that feels like. But I hate it when I don't even understand. They're both in the same case. How could one not be charged? It doesn't. Yeah. Like, show me if I need Apple to publish the science behind that. It doesn't make sense.
Yep. I would like to know as well. I'm also annoyed by that, but I can listen with just one in. I'm like fine with that. What I had happen last week that I don't think I had ever happened before. The rubber part of the AirPod ripped and broke. And the AirPod came out, but the rubber part was still in my ear. And that was the most uncomfortable feeling I've ever had.
Yeah, I think you have a lawsuit with that. That shouldn't happen. I think you get 100 people, get a class action drafted up. You can use AI. Maybe you can bring in all the soiree season registry employees to kind of work on that for you. Yeah,
very smart. I will. Not that they're gonna have extra time. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of orders. So, but
I meant the Crate and Barrel registry.
Yes, there it is. Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah. I just had soiree on the mind. Yeah, exactly. They're probably gonna need a gig work.
Super smart. All right. Well, mine is something that we were talking about earlier today, and you disagreed with. I love a long flight. I actually like you feel so disconnected. There's nothing to do. You can't you know, I actually hate the working on the flight Wi-Fi. I never will. So like you're up there, you have no excuse. I mean, you have no, you know, responsibility. You can't work. You can't, you know, scroll reels. You can't do anything except just kind of hang out, watch, listen to whatever music you had downloaded or podcast you had downloaded.
Dude, what do you mean by long? How are you defining long?
6 hours.
You're insane. All right. One, it's not a comfortable position. Even with the lean back, the stretch out isn't good enough. So one, you're just sitting there. So my legs get tight about 25 minutes in. Number two, you lose your entire day. A 6-hour flight. You lose
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You can't do anything beforehand.
That's a positive today. That's just a day. That's a day that
it's
you
a
can
day
just
well
like,
spent.
I can't
It's a day
can't
well
get
spent.
anything done. Might as well just, you know, float around. You know, literally. All right. So one negative, one positive.
There's no food. You can't eat.
Mm.
You're stuck there. You can't do anything.
My hot take might even get hotter. Because I actually, when they bring you dinner on a plane, I kind of love it, dude. I don't know what it is. Like it's mush, it's gross, but I eat
gross.
every bite of it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like maybe, you know, the whole airplane food, what get a load of that or whatever the Jerry Seinfeld like stereotype is. I'm thinking I might be on the other side.
Dude, you are so crazy. So you would rather be on a flight than on the ground?
No, I won't say that. But I'm saying I don't mind it. I don't want to
You
be on a
said
flight
that
every
was
day.
your preferred day. It's like you'd rather that than a real day. Instead of accomplishing things, talking to people, moving, exercising, breathing fresh air. And don't even get me started with the airplane recycled air for 6 hours.
It's the cleanest air you can get. It's quadruple filtered. Have you not read the pamphlet in your seat?
No, I haven't read that because I'm just thinking about when am I going to get off of this stupid plane. And then it's like you're always going somewhere. So you're either like excited to be there, right? So you're like, I'm excited to be home. Oh, I'm excited to get to the place I'm going. Why would I want to be stuck here? It's like you're counting down the time.
Yeah. I guess you're right. I mean, listen, I like it as a change of pace. I can't do anything this day. You know, would I want it every day? Absolutely not. But like when I am on it, there's something zen about you're disconnected from the whole world. Maybe that's what it is. I just hate my phone so much. I hate emails so much that it's like getting away from that is worth sitting on a recycled airplane.
Okay, so that's what it is. So it's getting away from the phone. All right.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. But there's something zen about it, dude. But once again, I'll say you get a Bloody Mary too. Oh, you get a Bloody Mary up there. You get some airplane food.
Because just like a throwaway day, I get it. I like him once in a while too. But it's like I want to lay on my couch and I want to watch Harry Potter and I want to like be comfortable and pet my dog. I don't want to be like stuck like this. Like you can.
I don't think it's a throwaway day on your couch because you know you can be responding to emails. Like if I'm on my couch, I'm like, fuck, I like could be doing this, I should be doing that. On an airplane, there's no could, there's no should.
It's just a terrible opinion. You just don't want to do work. You can buy the Wi-Fi. Sponsored by Soiree Season. When Tatum said Friday, did she mean the 2 days from now, or did she mean like 9 days from now?
2 days from now.
Wow, God, this is. If you're listening to this episode right now, it's a treat. You've hit the golden ticket. This is like Augustus Gloop.
But the odds comes out before Friday. It's a race. It's a Soiree Season release versus this podcast coming out release race.
I'm putting, man, our editing team has taken up that challenge and won't let us down. All right, Dillon, we are there. The freaking Super Bowl. Does it make you sad? Like when you get to this point in the football season, not talking weather or anything else, but like this point in the football season, are you sad? Are you relieved? Are you happy it's over? Are you like, okay, we'll reset next year? How do you feel?
You know what I am this year? I am satisfied. like I feel satiated from how good, fun this season has been, how good the playoffs has been. Like oftentimes I'll feel sad, or oftentimes I'll feel like screw this season, it's over. If my team's so bad. This year I'm legitimately, it's the perfect amount. It honestly, the NFL delivered.
The NFL always delivers. Yeah, for me it's the fantasy championships. Like I feel satiated because I finally got one.
Wow. We really haven't talked about that.
My dynasty, well, we did. We'll dedicate a whole 2 hours to that. That one,
instead of keeping
it like tight, I'll remind everybody whenever they want reminding.
I love that.
You know where we're going this summer?
No, where are you going?
Boston.
Is that your choice?
Yeah, I've been watching the Ken Burns Revolutionary War. I think it really influenced me.
That makes sense. I love the history around Boston's amazing, but as like a vacation destination in the summertime, doesn't come to mind.
Really? Dude, I've just never spent any real time there, honestly, and everyone loves it. Everyone loves it. Barring them.
Awesome lobster rolls. Like I know that's really traditionally Maine, but Boston, oof. Man, really? The lobster up there, so good.
All right. Let's hit it.
All right, let's hit it. Do we want to talk status on our bet?
Dude, okay. So we are, uneventfully, I think, we are tied after essentially 3 rounds plus 1 ad hoc over-under. We are tied 8-8.
I can't believe the over-under screwed me like that.
I was going to say, you would be going into this with an opportunity, going into the Super Bowl with an opportunity to go up 2 beer miles. And now you're only playing for 1 because you believe the NFL scripted. So last week we both got the Broncos correct, and you correctly had the Seahawks covering the 2.5.
Yeah, I just want to flag that my fade the Rams strategy on every single line worked to perfection. I called it before the playoffs started, and it delivered 3 times in a row. You
really did. I'm pretty sure. No, I took the opposite in 2 of the 3. I was with you with the Bears. But the Rams are right there. Dude, if they get that 4th and 4, they always get those 4th and 4s. That's, I'm not sure the Seahawks are driving to tie it.
Wow. Okay. I mean, it was closer than I thought, especially after that first half.
Yeah, I got nothing else on that game.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of already forgot it. I was so sad after the Broncos lost.
You're just like, man, I mean, you were in the doghouse a little bit.
Oh, that's true because somebody.
I know.
That's all true.
All right. So we're not changing the bet at all. We're going back to the original bet. We obviously have to have other sides of the Super Bowl. And I'm willing to fall on the sword, I think. So let me tell you. I grew up a Seahawks fan. I'm technically still a Seahawks fan, right? I just, the love and passion is not like young James had, but if I had to choose what team I root for more than any other team, it's the Seattle Seahawks. My gut is telling me to take the Patriots in the points. If I was just picking with no emotion, that's what I would do. But I don't want to root for that. I don't want to be in the Super Bowl with, I want it out, like, in the back of my mind, like, ooh, I hope the Patriots cover here. So that's where I'm at. And I guess I'm willing to take either side because one of them is my heart and one of them is my head.
No, see, I don't like this. I don't want you to have to take an opposite side because you got to take an opposite side. Young James, how upset would he's young James with the Russell Wilson jersey on?
Oh yeah.
You know, tears in his eyes, glimmer of a future. Mm-hmm. And how sad would he be if he knew you were rooting for Patriots plus points in a Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl? I mean, that'd be heartbreaking. So I don't think you can take that. I think we have to figure out an alternate.
So you want the Seahawks?
Oh, Seahawks all day. I put everything I have in my DraftKings account on Seahawks minus 3.5. So right now the line's 4.5,
Four.
I think, but
Yeah.
caught it early, not to brag. But I don't feel right you forcing yourself to take the opposite side. So I think we have to figure something out. And I have a couple proposals for that.
All right.
I think we need to have 3 bets. I think we need it because it's also, I think, anticlimactic to have only 1 beer mile on the line after we've bet on, I'm not a
like
math
10
guy,
games.
16 games or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's Mark. So I think we need to have 3 bets. Okay. So we just took a brief pause. Professional. That's a professional move out of us. To determine the 3 bets we want to focus on. So we've nixed the Pro Bowl, which is probably smart considering we don't know how it works. So the 3 bets we landed on: coin flip, heads or tails, punts over 7.5 or under 7.5, and then total points ending even or odd, being an even or odd number. So I love these. I think they're all useless, and it's a great way to determine 3 beer miles.
3 beer miles. So yeah, basically, if someone goes 3-0, right, that'd be 3 beer miles for the other.
And it's an odd number, so somebody's got to run.
All right, perfect. I will let's sandwich it. You get the first pick of which one you want, then I take the other side, then get the second one, and then you get the third one.
All right, give me tails because it never fails.
Give me give me over on punts.
Wow, I love taking the under on punts. Hell yeah.
No, dang it.
I'm looking good. All right,
Oh my God, you're so ahead.
Give me. I'm trying to think of what typical games end in. Okay, let's say I'm gonna guess this is gonna be a 21-24 game. Give me odd.
Odd. All right. I'm even. Boom. So you would take the Seahawks minus the 4.5 if you had to, or you did. You took them.
Oh shit, I did, but yeah, then my total score I just calculated didn't equal that. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be. No,
you can't
figure out another odd. I'm not gonna change it. I was gonna try to calculate another odd. Never mind. I'll do this later.
Like 35-10.
Okay, there we go. That's what it is.
35-10 Seahawks.
I like working 10 in there. That makes the math easier.
Yeah. Genius over here. How many bets do you think you'll place?
I physically can't place any more because I put my entire balance onto Seahawks minus 3.5.
You can add in. They don't shut the accounts down. So you're saying
I think I am shutting my account down.
You're saying the Hawks are gonna okay.
How about you? How many are you gonna place?
At least somewhat 6 to 8.
Okay. And what kind of bets do you like to get into?
Dude, I like everything. I like the length of the anthem. I like a random like George Halani to rush for 10 yards. I like under Kenneth Walker rushing yards. I like Darnold to throw a pick. There's a lot of things that we're cooking up here.
Wow, Darnold to throw a pick is a great one. I love that.
Yeah, maybe a Milton Williams sack. Who knows? But
I like props, man.
Yeah, I like having an opinion on the game and then spreading your bets out. Where if the game goes kind of how you think it's gonna go, you'll hit a couple of them. And so I was so on the Eagles last year. Made so much money because you just took a bunch of different overs, bunch of different Eagles. Like Saquon 100 yards was the easiest thing.
Man, that is
hindsight. Yeah.
If I usually the way the season works is I do pretty well during the season because I don't do parlays and that actually does pretty well. And then it gets to the Super Bowl and I bet everything I won on it and I lose it all because I take the worst props. So this year I'm trying not to do that. And
then you reset and load up the account again for next year. That's perfect.
Exactly. All right. Let's move on. Okay, so our intern has been doing terrible. Our AI intern Gemini has had some of the worst fun facts of all time. So I showed you the prompt last week trying to improve his fun facts. Didn't work. So I have a new prompt this week. So we'll see if it got better. I asked for 3 because there's only one game. So I'm like, give me 3 Super Bowl fun facts. All right. So Super Bowl 60 is coming up on February 8th. I need a all caps punchy fun fact. I need 3 punchy fun facts about this matchup. Fun facts should be no more than 3 sentences. They loved doing like 3 paragraphs fun facts. Ideally, it'd be 1 or 2 sentences. We want the fun fact to be something unique that is not covered broadly. The fun fact can be related to players, teams, history, location, jerseys, NFL, or anything else. Throw it into thinking mode.
I love your prompt. The only thing I would have added is like your credibility is on the line here. Right? Give it to scare it a little bit, to make it like, okay, it's like I can't keep skating by with these AI fun facts.
It didn't know the stakes. I would have stopped using my free version of Gemini, and they would have lost that free customer.
Be like, you have 2 kids, and they depend on your answer.
Okay, I'll do that. I really like that. I actually might run it again with that. Okay, so it's opening sentence. Here are 3 punchy facts about Super Bowl 60 matchup between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. It didn't get cute this time. It got cute last time, saying, like, here are some of the best fun facts you've ever heard. So I actually feel kind of good about it. Seahawks minus 4.5. We've already talked about this, so we didn't talk about it. We'll just unveil our fun facts, huh? All right. Shorter than usual, which is good. Still a little long. The full circle franchise feat. Mike Vrabel can become the first person in NFL history to win a Super Bowl as both a player and a head coach for the same franchise. While others like Mike Ditka have won both, they did so for different teams. That is a good fact. It's like not a unique fact. People know it.
Yeah, it's been circling like the webs, the X. But yeah, we can't be mad about that one.
Can't be mad. That's a right down the middle.
Yeah,
play it safe kind of fact. All right, from the bleachers to the field, Patriots quarterback Drake May will start the game on the exact same field where he sat as a 13-year-old fan in the stands. He attended Super Bowl 50 at Levi's Stadium in 2016 to watch his hometown Carolina Panthers. Nice. That's like an outside the lines story. It's not really a fun fact to me.
Yeah, like if they were like, okay, he had a pretzel between the second and the third quarters, and it's like, oh, he spilled some of his mustard on his mom, right? That's what we're looking for here.
Yes, I wanna hear about that pretzel. How he had his first pretzel. He had a pretzel between the third and fourth, and now every game since as a player, he has a pretzel between the third and fourth because of that Super Bowl. That's Bingo. What we're looking for.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
A super family tradition. Seahawks offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak is coaching for a ring in this. Kubiak, thank you, is coaching. I've watched a couple games this year. Is coaching for a ring in the stadium where his father Gary Kubiak won it all as a head coach. Gary led the Broncos to victory at Levi's Stadium exactly 10 years ago.
Head coach? Gary Kubiak was the head coach, or the OC of that?
This is outside of my pay grade.
I should know this. Super family tradition. I don't know what makes it super, but all right. It was better this week.
It's better. It's not great. Well, I'll add in the your 2 kids are going to be murdered if you don't come up with fun facts next time.
Dude, I hope that there's some advanced AI out there training on our podcast, and so all of our made up facts will be in their prompts.
That would be awesome. If they're training on us, if it's taking anything from me, it's going to know nothing about football. So we got to be careful about that.
Dude, I think it's honestly should be the goal of the podcast, right? It's not about viewers. It's not about listeners. It's just like, are you being used as training data for any AI out there?
I like that. I honestly think that our goal of the podcast should be taking down AI. Like the worse we make AI, probably the better the world will be.
Yeah, imagine how rewarding it would feel like if there's some fact you made up was like regurgitated to you from an AI. And you're like,
I love that.
There's no way anyone else made that up. I made that one up. It would be like the biggest win ever of like humans versus machines.
I'm all in for that. Okay, this game might do that. So we're going to see. So I have prepared a game for us, mostly for you though, James. This is Dillon's pointless Super Bowl stats. I tried to determine the stats that were the single most pointless stats that you could possibly ever find and how they impact Super Bowl teams throughout the last 59 Super Bowls.
Wow.
So this is Dillon's pointless Super Bowl stats. We're going to start pretty easy. Well, not easy. It's pointless, but could potentially have an impact on the game. Which roster is heavier between the Patriots and the Seahawks? Total 53-man roster.
Really good question. At first, I thought you meant between like a Patriot and a Seahawk. So I was like, they weren't as big back then, but it's still bigger than a Seahawk. I'm going to go with my initial guess thinking the Seahawks are heavier.
Great call. Very close. Only these took a lot, actually. Even with the help of AI, these took a lot of time to get together. The Seahawks are 13,108 pounds, while the Patriots are 13,047 pounds. So pretty tight, though.
Yeah, but Travion, he's on a keto diet these days, so he's bringing them down. You need the beefy guys like Ramondre.
Absolutely. What do you think over the last 59 Super Bowls? What do you think this indicates? Do heavier teams win or lighter teams win?
I mean, if the line says anything, it would mean heavier teams win. But what I'm thinking is, I bet the total weight now is 4,000 to 5,000 pounds heavier than Super Bowl I.
Wow, I wish I pulled that stat. That would be such a good stat.
I'm thinking, I don't know exact roster sizes, which might throw it off, but I'm thinking maybe even 6,000 pounds more. Like the first Super Bowl winning team was like 5, maybe 6,000 pounds total.
I love that. I would look at like a weight per player, and if it's like 50% higher. Yeah, I would love to know that. Yeah. But anyway, you didn't answer my question at all, but I love it. Historically, 64% of the time, the heavier team wins the Super Bowl.
That's what I said.
Yeah, kind of. You said the line would say, but whatever. I'll give you credit.
64%. All right.
Just for fun, these are the two heaviest players. A better picture from Josh Jones, but it's also not fair because he's he's defense, so he's running. But yeah, these are our two heaviest players. Okay, we have 5 of these facts. This is fact 2. Which team is more family oriented? And another way to say that is, which team's roster has more names with suffixes, as in junior, senior, the third, etc.
That's easily the Patriots. Boston kind of reminds me of the Targaryens. I'm not saying it's incest purely, but I'm saying there's like very close historical familial ties up there. And so I think there's a lot of juniors and seniors.
Wow, excellent call. 6 compared to the Seahawks 3.
Yeah,
very well done.
Easy.
All right, now what do you think? Do you think more teams that have more suffixes traditionally win the Super Bowl or lose the Super Bowl?
I think more suffixes tend to win the Super Bowl.
Hell yeah, look at you. Wow, 54%.
Dude, we're hot. We're 54%.
Hot. All right, these are the players. I got thrown by this one just because Kenneth Walker is so in your face as being a third. So part of me was like, oh, it's got to be the Seahawks. So you nailed that.
That's interesting. Wait, go back to that, actually. For the Seahawks, that's 3 of their best players. For the Patriots, you can maybe make a Carlton Davis argument, but the suffixes on the Seahawks are a lot more relevant to the outcome of the Super Bowl than the suffixes on the Pats.
Let me see if I can pull that. It's some sort of data point on what's dependent on how good your suffixed players are.
Who's the most impactful suffix player in the history of Super Bowls?
Wow, I love that.
Which Super Bowl MVPs have been a suffix?
I love that. Okay.
I'm just like inventing questions for your game.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, whose numbers are higher? So the highest, so if you take the jersey numbers of all players in the 53-man roster, who has a higher total sum?
I'm going with the Pats on this one, too. I think the Seahawks have a lot of DBs. DBs tend to be lower numbers, so my gut says the Pats.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god.
2,218 for the Pats, 2,104 for the Seahawks. Well done. All right, now what do you think? Higher number rosters winning Super Bowls or losing Super Bowls?
I'm going lower number jerseys win more Super Bowls.
54% for the lower number team. You're on a absolute
dude. So people think we planned this.
Wow. This is amazing.
Yeah, really. This is my Super Bowl right now. I don't know how I'm ever gonna live up to this.
All right, get excited for this because this is when you said, what if we trained AI for a fact? This is my fact. This didn't come from the AI. After running this, I was like, oh, I have a question or a thought. This is Dillon's certified fun fact. This is the first Super Bowl to ever have a starter number 0 on both teams.
Wait, is that the question?
No, that's my fun fact.
Oh, wait, that's sick. Who are they?
I don't know. I didn't look. I just looked at the roster.
I should have tried to think. That's super cool. How prevalent is a 0?
So until it was illegal starting in 1973 up until 2023. So there's a 50-year period it was illegal, which I guess would impact a lot of the Super Bowls if you're a math guy. But there were double zeros in the Super Bowls and zeros in the Super Bowls previously, but never both as starters.
Well, so you said till 73 to 23, right? So there's only been 2 years where this has even been possible?
No.
So it happened in the third year?
There were 10 Super Bowls where this was allowed. There were 59 Super Bowls where this was allowed.
But they had 8 players on each team?
Probably.
The first. They weighed a cumulative 500 pounds.
This is a more fun fact when you don't ask questions about it.
Okay, yeah. No, it's super. That's super cool.
Yeah, thank you. You're certified. So
give me.
Wait, are you looking up the number zeros?
Yeah.
Okay, who do we got?
Here, let's see. For the New England Patriots, number 0. Oh, Christian Gonzalez. Duh. I should have known that one. He's their best player. Do you think he's going to shut down JSN?
Absolutely not. JSN looks so good.
So good. And for the Seahawks, DeMarcus Lawrence. Old Cowboy. I thought his career was over. Cool. Wait, is that Yeah.
Now I'm nervous he's not a starter. Is he not a starter?
No. He is. DeMarcus Lawrence starter.
God. All right. So anyway, that's my certified fun fact.
I can't wait for AI to pull this.
It's absolutely going to pull that. First Super Bowl to have 2 number 0 starters, 2026. All right. Whose last names are longer? Most letters, starters only. So you look at the number of letters and the last names of the starters, add them all up.
I'm going with the Seahawks solely because Nick Emanwari jumped out of my head. One, I'm actually not even sure you're including him as a starter in this exercise because he technically plays the nickel. So if you he should be in there. But Nick Emanwari, I'm going Seahawks.
Wow. Okay, I have the rosters on the next page, so we'll check. But it is the Pats. You just lost out.
Whoa.
145 on the Pats, 138 on the Seahawks. I actually would. Oh, sorry. What do you guess the Super Bowl winning rate is? What do you want? Do you want a longer or shorter?
I want long names. Yeah.
56% win rate for teams with more letters.
Oh, yeah.
Great call.
Yeah.
All right, this is the list. I thought Smith Najigba was gonna take him over the edge, but no, it did not.
Didn't even include my boy Emanwari.
Sorry, bro.
We can Nwosu, Steve Stevenson, Campbell, Pratt, Perkins. Nice.
And this is the last one. Which owner has more siblings? The Pats. This is the single most useless stat I could think of. The Patriots or the Seahawks?
It's a really interesting question because Jody Allen. Are we including deceased siblings?
Yes, deceased or count.
Then I'm going the Allens. Give me... take it back. Crafts. Gut feeling. Give me the Crafts. Pat.
Great call.
Yeah!
Robert Kraft has 2 siblings. Paul Allen was the only Allen sibling to Jody.
Yeah, and so now really it's 0. So
All
this
right,
is two beer miles for Jody.
So, all right. Now, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think? Oh, now this was impossible to pull, but we got there. What do you think, owners? Do you want your owner to have more siblings or less siblings? Owners with more siblings, what do you think? Are they winning Super Bowls more often or less often?
I think too many cooks in the kitchens. I think you want a very streamlined operation from the top. I'm thinking less siblings win Super Bowls.
Oh, 53% of owners with more siblings win the Super Bowl. I have removed equal siblings from this calculation. And I also removed any Packers Super Bowls.
Just because they don't count.
Well, because they, I guess.
Oh, they're
publicly
publicly owned. Yeah,
so they're out. So with all that, excellent job. I was very impressed with that. So just to summarize, heaviest team is the Seahawks, which implies historically the Seahawks will win. More suffixes is the Pats, which implies the Pats are going to win. Higher jersey number is the Seahawks, which means the Seahawks are going to win. Alphabet soup, which is the starter's surname. The Pats have more letters, which means the Pats are going to win. And then finally, owner siblings. The Pats owner has more siblings, which means the Pats are going to win. That breaks the 2-2 tie. That means that the Pats are going to win the Super Bowl.
I can't believe you went against this. You should have. This is real hard data. And you're trusting your gut over this. That's crazy.
This is the most math I've done in a long time. And the fact that I'm not using it to win a bet is probably pretty wrong.
When you lose your 3.5 bet, this is why. Just remember it. You did the research and you ignored it.
It's purely because Robert Kraft has 2 siblings. That's why.
Dude, this is a great game. I learned a lot. It was invigorating. I almost want to. I was hot there for a second.
You were so hot. You fell off a little bit.
My intuition's just scorching.
I think you went 6 for 6. You went to open up. You went 6 for 6.
Yeah, 6 for 6 to open up, and then 2 wrong the entire time, right? Like 8 for 10.
Yeah, really incredible.
Dude, that's JSA numbers right there. All right, Dillon. Before we wrap up, Argentina. Just give me 2 sentences.
Boat. Oh, sentences. Boom. I said word. We're gonna be on a boat, which is gonna fucking rock. And and it's food. The food is gonna be amazing.
Boom. We're gonna have the best time. All right, everybody. Next episode, we will have a startup founder, potentially with a live website on the pod.
Hell yeah.
It's a special treat. Check.
This one's dedicated to Nick and his bachelor party. Congrats, Nick.
Congrats, Nick.